In the month of October last year, I had scaped a hydroponic planter that was sent to me by Vertplanter and published a video of the process on my channel. It was a fun project and very similar to my DIY terraplanter video from February 2022. I am adding a link to that video above and in the description in case you would like to go and watch it. I have received a lot of comments and questions on this product since then, and some of you have been asking me for an update on it as well. So here is an update on the Vertplanter after 3 months. Right off the bat, I must say that it needs regular attention. By regular, I mean every day. I can say that compared to all my other setups, this can be considered slightly high maintenance. Again, very similar to what I had said about my DIY terraplanter during the 6-week update video. The continuous diffusion of water from the body collects in the base tray, and I have to empty it so that it doesn't spill over on the table. I have to do this every day, and I use this water for my houseplants. You could pour it back in the container, but I find it easier to just pour in fresh water. Another thing I must mention here is that I have removed the floaters and placed the lid back on the container. I also had to remove the small piece of driftwood to do this. I made this change because I did not want an open tank of stagnant water indoors that may end up becoming a breeding ground for mosquitoes. I have been using only RO water to fill up the planter because the water in my area is quite hard and would have left calcium deposits on the body of the planter. I still get some white spots which I just wipe off or clean with a brush. Allowing them to deposit over time may eventually spoil the look of the product. Let's get to the plants now. The plants are doing okay, but I really expect them to do better than this. They quite often look dehydrated, even with the continuous seepage of water from the body. I have been misting the plants several times a day, which I think helped to a great extent. I believe a humid geographical region will be better suited for growing plants in this way. Unfortunately, I live in a region which is on the drier side compared to the rest of the country, so it can be a bit challenging at times. In such situations, a glass enclosure will help to trap the moisture and keep the plants hydrated. The fern has dropped a lot of leaves and several fronds are drying up. I have been trimming the brown leaves regularly. The good news is that there are new fronds growing as well, so it is definitely not a lost situation. Pretty similar status on the Dendrobium. Some parts of them have lost color but haven't dried up. Their roots have not latched onto the body yet. I feel the plants would do much better once the root system latches on and gets established on the body of the planter. For now, let's just wait and watch. The moss wrapping on the ferns are doing okay, but not great. I think the thickness of the wrap prevents proper diffusion of the water. If I have to replant in future, I would apply a thinner sheet of moss around the planter so that it can remain evenly hydrated. So there stands my short update. I believe this will turn around for the better. In case it doesn't, I will try again by replanting and rescaping it differently. If you have been wanting to get a hydroponic planter for yourself, this video is not intended to discourage you in any way. If you do not mind a bit of green activity every day, then you can surely consider the Vertplanter. This is a different way of growing plants and it involves a learning curve. I am learning and improving my understanding on it as well. There are many ways of planting it and several factors are involved. The seepage mechanism is designed to work well and overall the product looks good. If everything comes together and works favorably, this can really transform into a beautiful planted sculpture for your home.